On August 15th, Progressive Magazine editor Matt Rothschild was arrested at the Wisconsin State Capitol building in Wisconsin for the act of reporting on the arrest of a protester. He told this to Democracy Now! On August 19th. This is a quote from him. "I get out my iPhone and take pictures. I was doing that, and then they were moving Bonnie Block out down a hallway toward an elevator. This is in the Capitol, a public space. I was following them down there, and I was taking pictures, and they said, 'You can't come here.' And I said, 'Well, I'm a reporter. I'm with Progressive Magazine.' They said, 'No, you can't come here.' I said, 'I'm with the press. I have a right to be there.' He was in public space. He did indeed have a right to be there. And with that, I didn't get another word out because they grabbed my hands, put them behind my back, and handcuffed me right then and there. That is an act of violence against journalism. That is an act of stifling a journalism's right to pursue the truth, to pursue journalism. On August 18th, David Miranda, the partner of Guardian reporter Glenn Greenwald, of course this was all over the news, was held at Heathrow Airport for 9 hours under Schedule 7 of the Terrorism Act of 2000, as Greenwald wrote on August 18th. The stated purpose of this law, as the name suggests, is to question people about terrorism. The detention power claims the UK government is used, quote, to determine whether that person is or has been involved in the commission, preparation, or instigation of acts of terrorism. But they obviously had zero suspicion that David was associated with a terrorist organization or involved in any terrorist plot. Instead, they spent their time interrogating him about the NSA reporting which Laura Poitras, The Guardian, and I are doing, as well as the content of the electronic products he was carrying. They completely abused their own terrorism law for reasons having nothing whatsoever to do with terrorism. A potent reminder of how often governments lie when they claim they need powers to stop, quote, the terrorists, and how dangerous it is to vest unchecked power with political officials in its name. Again, the terrorist, terror, the ultimate devil term, the ultimate buzzword in our media since about 2001. And it's not just in the United States, it's in a lot of other places as well. Terror, when you throw that little ace card in there, you can do a lot in the name of, quote, protecting from terror that really stifles a lot of people's civil liberties and stifles our ability to have a free press, and this is very scary. Worse, they kept David detained right up until the last minute, for the full 9 hours, something they very rarely do. Only at the last minute did they finally release him. We spent all day, as every hour passed, worried that he would be arrested and charged under a terrorism statute. This was obviously designed to send a message of intimidation to those of us working journalistically on reporting on the NSA and its British counterpart, the GCHQ. Before letting him go, they seized numerous possessions of his, including his laptop, his cell phone, various video game consoles, DVDs, USB sticks, and other materials. They did not say when they would return any of it, or if they would. On August 19th, Guardian editor Alan Rusbridger revealed that the British intelligence agency, GCHQ, destroyed computers at the newspaper's office in a completely futile attempt to impede their reporting on the National Security Agency. They're going to The Guardian and destroying computers at a newspaper. At the very newspaper. I mean, do you guys see how Orwellian this is? How just scary this is that in a land that claims to have a free press, they're going into a newspaper office and destroying materials.